What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Rev Report. Today we'll be looking at the brand new 2021 Ford Focus ST. So we'll be looking at its interior, exterior, special features and driving dynamics. Stay tuned. So starting off with the exterior, as you can see, it's fairly simple compared to its competition, the styling. There's not much fakery going on at the front compared to the Mini we reviewed. As you can see, there's a lot of airflow going around. All of this is not fake as well, so that's nice. A bit of fakery here. No hood scoops or anything. It has these modernized Focus full LED headlights, as well with the daytime running light going across it. This also has 19-inch alloy wheels on both ends. Keyless entry. The rear is very simple design as well. So it's got two real exhaust pipes and no diffuser though. But yeah, it's got reversing sensors and front sensors. Reversing camera as well. Back tail lights are full halogen, no LED, apart from the running tail lights. And yeah, that's pretty much the outside. There's not much going on other than you can tell it's a Ford Focus, especially comparing it to the older Ford Focus. Let's have a look at the interior. So jumping in, so car's already on and it tells you that it's on as well. So many messages. Okay. So inside it's fairly simple, unmistakably Ford. It's got fabric seats all around with leather surrounds, and it's got fairly supportive bucket seats at the front as well. At the rear, the seats are fairly simple. They just have some extra texturing, extra materials going on at the rear. It's got these nice cool white lights throughout the interior. As you know, I'm a big fan of how lights look inside the color temperature, because I think it makes a big difference as to how the car is presented overall. So just turn radio off. It's got the full screen digital gauge cluster as well, and this is a touch screen system, so you can change that as well. The gear shift, you can change it through this dial here, which I'm not a big fan of, and as you may have heard from other videos, a lot of people aren't a fan of this. This is the auto version. This also has a electronic parking brake and the auto hold feature, so when you come to a stop you don't need to hold on the brakes whilst you're at the traffic lights. And yeah, it's also got wireless charging, dual zone climate control and Bluetooth navigation as well. This is a really small center compartment here for storage, a USB port in there as well. So jumping in, so it's fairly nice and simple inside, very comfortable. The seats, as I mentioned earlier, they are pretty heavily bolstered, not as bad as the AMG, but I think they perfectly fit someone of my body shape, so that's pretty good. So you can see automatic windows, and it's got the child lock features and electronically closing mirrors. As you can see, it also has the blind spot system as well. So this car definitely has all the safety features that you'd expect from all new cars nowadays. It's also got this adjusting tool for your lights, and all your lighting controls are on the right hand side here with the knob, just like any other German car, as this is made in Germany. So yeah, it's also got a USB port there, glove box space here. No specific branded speaker system, unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is. Now let's look at the engine. So this engine is the 2.3 litre turbo petrol EcoBoost, Ford EcoBoost engine. It's known for being very durable, so it's a pretty good choice of engine in this car, I think. It makes 206 kilowatts and 420 Newton meters. It's made it to the front wheels only, and it's the 7-speed torque converter gearbox that Ford just announced. It's the 7F40 transmission. So far so good, no major issues like the power shift that Ford used in their previous gen Focus when it was announced. So yeah, it's pretty decent, and we should see how it goes on the road after this segment. This car comes with these paddle shifters at the back. They're made of plastic. They also comes with manually adjustable seats, but the facelift version does come with fully electric seats. So yeah, let's go for a spin. All right, so just drive. So this is, you can change the driving modes from here as well. So you change the driving modes through the steering wheel, and it comes up in the gauge cluster, and you can also change what type of screen you want to look at. Sports, race, okay. Slippery, normal. Let's put it in sport. I keep thinking the stalk is on the left for the indicators because it's German, but they made it for the right-hand drive markets. Okay. Left. I feel like the brakes are a bit heavy. Crackles. Can't really hear any exhaust crackles. According to research, the new Focus ST with the automatic should have exhaust pops and burbles in the sport and racetrack modes whilst driving, so this specific one may have had an issue with it that needed to be fixed. Maybe when you stopped. Yeah, the driving in this is very direct, like the steering, the acceleration. I like how the gear shifts sound as well. You get some exhaust burbles, a little bit, not too much, but it's definitely not, it's not very audible. Like, you guys probably can't even hear it because it's really low. But yeah, I feel like some noise is pumped through the speakers as well, because the previous one had the Symposa, which pumps intake noise through the, I think it was the air vents, I believe, yeah. Just go again. Steer is insane. Have to like be awake. I think it's good because like a lot of cars these days, they're not entertaining to drive. Like, they're fast, but you don't even need to be half awake to drive them, you know? But this is more like, this is definitely something you need to be careful of. Yeah, so this car, like, it's really good to drive, to be honest. I think the torque steer is a bit scary. Like, it's something to definitely get used to, so you can't give it to anyone and let them drive it. Like, it's something you need to be careful of even in a drive. Like, it's probably harder to drive than a rear-wheel drive car. So this is something that I think anyone that's interested in this car, you need to be careful of. Apparently the stability control, if you turn it off, it fixes that issue in the previous models, but this one, nah, it's off now, and it's just not, like, it's not, doesn't fix anything. So yeah, we'll just put it back into, put it in sport mode. I wonder if the gearbox changes gears if you're on manual mode. Comes up with a Mustang when you are close to a car. That's pretty entertaining. Yeah, nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you all in the next video. Cheers and have a good one.